Imagine you are treading water in the middle of the ocean. You are completely exhausted, like you are literally going under, and then a rescue boat pulls up right alongside you and throws out a lifeline.
Okay, yeah, I can picture that.
Right. So if you refuse to grab that rope, is the boat condemning you, or, are you simply choosing to sink? Welcome to today's deep dive. Today is Wednesday, 15 April 2026. We are in the season of Eastertide, and we are looking at the Gospel of John, chapter 3, verses 16 through 21.
And most people know that passage for its really famous opening line, the whole God so loved the world bit.
Right, exactly.
But underneath that surface, there is this remarkably sophisticated piece of ancient psychology and theology.
And that is exactly the mission of our deep dive today. We want to look past that famous opener and really unpack the mechanisms of human behavior in the rest of the text, because it lays out some really heavy concepts about judgment, light, and darkness.
It really does. It goes deep very quickly.
Yeah, and it starts with this surprising distinction, right? The text explicitly says the Son was sent into the world not to condemn it, but to save it, which, brings us back to that rescue boat analogy.
Right, because the boat isn't there to drown you.
Exactly. You were already sinking.
Yeah, and that underlying logic, it completely shifts our standard framework of divine judgment. We so often picture judgment as this active, punitive strike from the sky,
Oh, yeah, like a lightning bolt for breaking the rules or something.
Yes, exactly like that. But the text frames judgment as a natural consequence. It explicitly says that whoever does not believe is condemned already.
Right.
It is just the tragic, inevitable result of a person refusing the rescue.
Okay, but if refusing the rescue boat is what actually condemns us, we have to ask why anyone would actively refuse to be saved.
Right, like why choose to drown?
Exactly. And John gives us the psychological reason right in the very next verse. People hide in the dark because they are terrified of being seen.
Yeah, the text introduces this really striking visual metaphor here.
Right, the light comes into the world, but people love the darkness instead. But wait, I have a question about this.
Sure, go ahead.
If judgment is just a natural consequence of refusing help, why does the text use such active, kind of harsh language about people hating the light? Is it really just about vulnerability, or is there an active malice there?
Well, you have to look at the historical and psychological context of the word exposed. In the ancient Mediterranean world, honor and shame were the primary social currencies.
Oh, so it was entirely about reputation.
Absolutely. Having your flaws or your failures or even just secret actions brought out into the blinding light, that literally meant social death.
Wow, so the stakes were incredibly high.
Exactly. So the hate described here isn't necessarily some sort of cartoonish villainy. It is a deeply ingrained, universal human terror of transparency. We all build walls to manage our image.
Because being truly exposed threatens the carefully constructed versions of ourselves we show everyone.
Right, but the text offers a profound alternative to that fear. It notes that whoever does what is true comes to the light. And notice, it does not say whoever is flawless comes to the light.
Oh, wow. That is a great distinction.
Yeah, doing what is true means making a conscious choice to stop managing the illusion. Think about the cognitive load of hiding.
It has to be completely exhausting.
It really is.
Yeah.
When you lie or conceal your actions, your brain is doing double duty. You have to constantly manage the actual reality and the fake version you are projecting.
Right, keeping the story straight.
Precisely. Stepping into the light, doing what is true, it just eliminates that cognitive exhaustion. It is allowing your vulnerabilities to be clearly seen as being carried out in God. You trade the illusion of safety for actual freedom.
So before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought for today. If light is a symbol of truth and transparency, how does our modern obsession with curating our perfect lives on social media act as a new kind of darkness?
That is such a fascinating point to consider.
Are we just building modern digital walls to prevent our true selves from being exposed to the light?
And that is the ultimate invitation of analyzing this text. You don't have to keep treading water in the dark, managing the heavy burden of an image.
You just have to accept the rescue. We will close today's deep dive with a short prayer. Lord, give us the courage to step out of the darkness and into your light. Help us not to fear exposure, but to trust in your saving love and live in your truth. Amen.
Amen. See you next time.